What? Gabe? I was asking him some questions. Like, Gabe, how much money did you make today? What do you do? You don't even have a notary stamp yet, do you? How hard was the notary 3-hour course? All right, there you have it. Easy peasy. 18 years old, he's already making that money.
All right, everybody, that was our 18-year-old son, Gabe. He just turned 18 in November. He's a little camera shy. He's not really into the YouTube videos like our other children, but he is now becoming a notary. So we are on our way to submit this.
His application in.
His application in. We've got the check. We've got the envelope. We're ready to roll. Let's talk about a little bit of what he's already done for us.
Yeah, so he's already made a ton of money as an extra witness. Now, stick with us to the end because I have some really good tips for you if you're aspiring to be a notary. If you're a teenager like him working as a dishwasher or a barback, how to make some extra money. And if you are a seasoned notary, how to nearly double your revenue. We're going to give you those tips at the end here, but let's talk a little bit about the process. So we are applying for the American Association of Notaries. Why are we doing that, Grace?
Well, the NNA is a little, I mean, we give them a lot of business, but there's no real kickbacks that we have. So we try to cut the costs. We try to be straightforward with you guys. And we believe that the NNA isn't always your best route to go.
No, they're overpriced. They're slow. They're poor with customer service. I'm just going to call a spade a spade.
They're always forcing you to want you to pay for something else, memberships, just stuff you don't really need.
Yeah. So a lot of people are out there recommending the NNA. It's a little bit of a notary Kool-Aid thing. Hey, you're the influencer of the year. Surprise, because you recommend our site. I'm just going to shoot you straight. They're not the best price. They're not the best with customer service. So enough about the NNA. The American Association of Notaries, better priced insurance, better priced bonding, faster application turnaround, good customer service and support as well. So we highly recommend them, as well as notaries.net if you're looking at bonding and insurance as a notary. Pretty straightforward process. As you heard Gage say, for the Florida exam, pretty easy, little different from state to state. So if you are looking to start as a notary, how can you do it for no cost? Well, you can just look up a local notary and say, hey, if you need a witness, I'm available as a witness. Get them to pay you $25 to $50 like Gabe has done as a witness.
Thankfully for our son, we are both notaries and we have just made him tag along, but we also pay him really well. The other day we did an estate package. It was like, 30 stamps, and he had quite a bit of work to do. I mean, it's simple work. He's just signing his name, printing his name and address, but it was a good learning experience for him to just kind of see how we handle clients, what you can be walking into and what to expect.
And he's got another one that he's going to help us out with tomorrow. So he is getting his notary stamp, and of course we'll work for our signing service, and in time we'll set him up with others and get him the signing agent credentials. So I want to do some basic math here for you. I just want to illustrate the power of this. So given us a $15 an hour job, he probably works 30 hours a week, makes about $450 for that 30 hours. But as a mobile notary, not even a signing agent, but just mobile notary doing mobile notary stuff, it's safe to say we'll give Gabe an assignment a day, right? Pretty safe to say.
Sure.
Pretty safe to say we'll pay him $100. We're probably going to bill $150, pay him $100. So if he does 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, he will make $500. So it doesn't take a wizard to see which one of these is a better deal. So if you're like 18 and you're on the way to college, or you're working one of those dishwashing jobs, you can do this totally. Now, you might be thinking, but wait a minute, he's got mom and dad helping him out. True, but you can have mom and dad helping you out too, right? Notary JUMPSTART. Get the JUMPSTART. You'll pay for that in the first week if you're just doing bare minimum. And you'll learn what we know. So just a shameless plug for Notary JUMPSTART course. Link will be in the description. But let's talk about going forward. So he's going to get his stamp. Obviously, he can do mobile notary stuff for us. Now, there is this thought process that signing agent's the way to go. What do you think about that?
I mean, there's pros and cons to everything. What our signing service does is basically general notary work. So we're sending you guys out for VIN verifications, signing powers of attorney. We're sending you to the hospital, and this is simple stuff. So it's totally something that our son can do, your 18-year-old can do, or you can do. Mark had mentioned, getting our training, but also, yes, he does have mom and dad, and you can have us too, but at the same time, you can ask somebody, like you said at the beginning, hey, I'm a new notary, I need some experience, can I tag along and be your witness, or can I just tag along and watch you? That's always good, Tim.
Now, for you seasoned notaries that don't have a witness in your network, for crying out loud, get on Facebook and ask somebody. You need to network with other notaries. You need a witness. Here's why. Probably 40% of all the orders to be put out need a notary and a witness. Yeah. And we are assigning it like that. So if we assign it and the notary gets back and goes, I don't have a witness, we just move to the next one until we find one that has a witness. So you could literally potentially double your business value. I mean, these 25%.
You're missing 2/3 of the assignment amount just by not having that 1/3, that percentage of not providing a witness.
So this is a simple no tip. Get a witness that can work with you. Maybe keep it on the spreadsheet, different people that are available at different times. So you can have that extra witness so that you get the assignment. And then, of course, they always provide that extra fund for the when you're doing that. So, and then from there, like I said, mobile notary for us, it's where it's at. We make way more doing general mobile notary stuff, especially for time spent, than we do doing loan signing. Loan signing package, 100 pages, $100. It's still a good deal, but I like my $100 for one page deal.
I like to go to the hospital and charge $100 and sign a will and bring Mark along and
Knock out. Yeah. So that is it for today. Seasoned notaries, get some witnesses. If you are new and you're looking into this, just call a local notary and say, hey, do you need a witness that can tag along or that can meet you at an appointment and be your witness? And then they'll pay you $25 per, maybe more if it's more complex, depending on the complexity of it. And that is it. This has been a good venture for him as a young man. He's already seen it. He joked about it before he was 18, but now that he's getting paid, he's like, hey, wait a minute.
It's exciting.
This sucks. This is easy.
And he's still going to do the sucky work because he still has to learn.
Gotta make your dues, right? Yeah, you gotta learn. You gotta learn the people skills.
Management and being an employee, that's important stuff to learn, to be able to respect your elders. But at the same time, he's going to probably be doing most of this. So that's Bolton.
Now, some of you might think, in closing, well, wait a minute, mom and dad, are you grandpa or grandma technically, right? So you might be thinking, well, if he's in your area doing this work, isn't he taking business from you? Absolutely not. That is an entry-level thinking process. He's making us money, as do other notaries make us money as well. So you need to be in a growth mindset to where I have an abundance of work. If you don't have an abundance of work, it's simply a marketing and a messaging. Ray, I will talk about that, and I'm not going to go into an extensive marketing spiel. Let me just put this to you very, very simply. I want to give you some food for thought. How you do anything is how you learn to do everything. Okay? That's one. And then number two is that nobody knows who you are. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're the best. It matters if you're the best known. So make sure people know who you are and what you do. Okay? It's just a communication thing. That's it for today. Hope you found this information useful. Check for links in the description. And by all means, comment if you have questions. We'll be happy to answer them. We'll see you on the next one.
God bless.